Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to show you how I upgraded my Dollar Tree t-shirts and turned them into these awesome graphic tees and embroidered tees, of course. And they were so simple. So let's get started. For the first one, what I did was remove the neckline because I hate how these shirts fit. So I just cut from one side to the other so that they're a little off the shoulder and a little bit more comfortable. And then I just pulled on those edges with my fingers so that they curl in. Next I grabbed some cardboard or foam board and put it on the inside. And with these Dollar Tree wall decals, I just cut it in half. And I removed one of the decals for later. And I just removed the backing from the outline of the pineapple and placed that directly onto my t-shirt, pressing it in really well. So with some multi-surface paint, you can also use fabric paint, I painted from the outside in so it doesn't bleed under. So because this is a black shirt, it does require a lot of coats, but once I finally got the desired coverage, I let it dry for 24 hours and then I removed the stencil. And this is definitely the easiest shirt design. So for my next shirt, I did the exact same thing where I made it into an off the shoulder, and this is a design that I sketched out. I used parchment paper and some transfer pencils, and what I did was I traced the design on the parchment paper. If you're good with freehand, you can draw this directly onto your t-shirt with those pencils. I just wanted to show you a method of not having to buy transfer paper because this works perfectly. And you can always print out an image from the computer or from adult coloring books and place that onto a shirt. So now you're going to put that face down onto your shirt and iron it on for a few seconds. And when you're done, your design should be perfectly transferred. So now with this embroidery hoop, I placed the inside on the bottom and then I screwed the top on top so it's nice and tight. And I'm going to be using these embroidery needles and embroidery thread, and this was only 25 cents. And you're just going to loop one side through the needle and tie the other end. And there's many different stitches that you can do while embroidering, but I just wanted to do a straight stitch. I wanted it to look very, very simple, and I know that this is a little time consuming, but it's totally worth it in the end. So I ended up doing this all the way around and tracing all of the details. And when you're done, it should look like this. So to finish it off on the back side, you're just going to put your thread through your last stitch and then through the loop to create a knot. And now you can remove the excess string with the scissors and remove the embroidery hoop. So now that it's all finished, I found these letters at $1 zone for $1, so I placed them face down on my tee, and with some aluminum foil, I just heat them up with my iron, and I waited till they cooled, and voila! So for my last t-shirt, I used this Walmart bandana that was $1 and this heat and bond. This stuff is optional, but I ironed out my bandana so everything looks nice and neat and it adheres better. So now I cut down my heat and bond because there was a lot left over and this is all I needed. And there's going to be a paper side, which is obviously where you can see the logo, and that's the side that's going to be facing upward, and the other side is going to be on the fabric, and that's what you're going to iron on. So once it's perfectly adhered, you can draw a design on that, but I used my decal. And then I also drew a Mickey design by using one circle and then two smaller circles on the side, which is the easiest design anyone can draw. So now you're going to cut it out, and you can remove the decal and the lining if you're ready to use it. So once you remove the lining, that shiny part is what goes onto your t-shirt. So you're able to reposition this, but once you place your iron on top, that's it, it's set. Just make sure that you're pressing your iron into all of the details so that nothing lifts. And that's it, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. Till next time.